Can we estimate the power of this laser? It's doing some damage. Look at that. All the way through a hotel. Building
Making things explode.
like making the ground explode. Holy cow.
Ooh, okay. Do you have ideas on how to... Okay, we can try. We can always try to estimate. You got any starts of that?
Okay, so my first thought is there's these modern day, there's these weapons that like anti-drone, anti-missile, and they'll like shoot a laser through the atmosphere and like burn the drone or the laser. And
Like
a lot of countries have this. So this is a Chinese one. And it says if it wants to take out Silent Hunter. That's cool.
It's a dope name, yeah.
It says it says there's specifications partway down. It says Silent Hunter's laser was more powerful than 30 kilowatts, but less than 100 kilowatts. So this is just taking out a little drone. It's going to like pierce the skin and like degrade it.
Sure.
So it takes 100 kilowatts to take out an itty bitty drone or itty bitty missile.
Yeah, and it's not like necessarily explode it. You just need to damage it enough that it crashes.
It crashes, yeah.
Yeah.
So this is crazy. 100 kilowatts.
100 kilowatts.
Yeah, so this is a lot of power. And so these lasers being fired from the aerial Gundams are like exploding the ground. It's a different level.
So for reference, like a light bulb is like 60 watts or something, like an incandescent light bulb.
Yeah.
60 watts. This is whatever many times that.
Yeah.
Incredible.
So I'm totally ballpark this. I think if we take 1,000,000 times that, a kilowatt. 100 kilowatts times 1,000,000.
Kilo.
Maybe.
Giga. We're talking about gigawatts now.
Okay. Well, so kilo plus 2 zeros, so that's 5 zeros, and an additional 6, so that's 11 zeros.
11 zeros. So high gigas.
High gigas. And I think it's sustained laser power is the key. You got high gigawatt power.
I think so.
But then it's not just a burst. It's like...
Yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying about the sustainment because I have worked with terawatt lasers. But the terawatt lasers, like they're compressed temporally to like femtoseconds. But it's actually not a lot of energy. It's just a short amount of time. Like,
so high power, low time.
Time over energy. But the power is energy over time. So if you make that time really small, you can get a lot of power. But it's not actually a total lot of energy.
Yeah.
But what I'm seeing here in this picture... Like you're making stuff explode, and you're going through buildings. Like if it was high power but low energy, then only the first room would get damaged. You don't have enough energy to like keep punching through.
Right.
So
Which means
I see what you're saying. Sustained.
It's got to be sustained because you got to keep punching through. I mean, these are like concrete steel structures.
Yeah.
So you got punch. That means you got to sustain it.
Mm-hmm.
What? Wow. So we're thinking high gigawatts, maybe let's say 1 terawatt sustained.
No, even, okay.
What's 100?
I know petawatt lasers exist. Like they already exist. Petawatts.
Okay.
So the most powerful laser in the world, such as the 10 petawatt, 10 quadrillion watts, a high-powered laser system developed by Thales for Eli in Romania. Mm-hmm. The U.S. has a Zeus laser, a zettawatt equivalent short ultra. Oh, this is what I was saying before. The ultra short pulse laser. Yeah, zetta.
Okay.
Like, what is zetta? I've never used that before. Sextillion, 21. Holy cow, zetta. Okay, but this is what I was saying about the ultra short. So it's not necessarily a lot of total energy. It's divided by a short time. Mm-hmm. And that's not what we're talking about for this Gundam lasers. Like this is sustained over several seconds. Like that's dumping huge amounts of energy.
Right. So I think the key tech upgrade in the Gundam universe from today is not necessarily the total power of the laser. It's really that sustained power.
It's like having multiple nuclear fission reactors on your backpack or something. Mm-hmm. How was that?
Yeah. So I think we had to look this up because there's no way this would work with our modern physics understanding. So there must be some new tech. And what was the particle that we found? It was
the Minovsky particle. Mm-hmm. The Minovsky particle of fictional subatomic particles in the Universal Century Gundam timeline discovered by Dr. Minovsky. So it's generated as a byproduct of helium-3 fusion reactors.
Cool.
These particles can be dispersed to form a lattice-like eye field.
Cool.
Their main effects include high-density electromagnetic jamming of radar and communications. Also, they can enable beam weapons, and they can power anti-gravity Minovsky craft systems.
So what I'm hearing is that there's a lot of this cool tech in the Gundam universe, like these laser beams with sustained energy, and this, what did they call it? The Minovsky particle is doing the work, which we haven't discovered in our universe. So in the future, we'll discover the Minovsky particles and be like, holy cow! And this is what enabled all kinds of tech in the future.
I mean, okay, yeah. Like if this guy can discover subatomic particles that have these properties, then things with these properties can exist. Like, all right.
Yeah. All right. Oh, yeah. I don't know why we wouldn't know about them already, but maybe the universe is mysterious.
We don't know about subatomic particles until we have to suppose them and then find them.
Right. I guess it would be weird because right now in many particle accelerators, we create huge numbers of subatomic particles, but most of them are like, their lifetimes are tiny. So this would have to be somehow a subatomic particle that we haven't made yet with a lifetime that is pretty big with these properties that make it.
I mean, to be fair, it's generated as a byproduct of helium-3 fusion reactors. We don't have any of those.
We don't have any of those. That's true.
Maybe when we eventually get to tritium, whenever we get to tritium fusion reactors, we'll be like, oh, what is this extra signature? And then we're going to jump in there and name it after ourselves. No. we would call it Minovsky, because all the Gundam fans out there would be like, yes.
I called it. We knew. I knew it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. In summary, those lasers are powerful.